Welcome, race fans. We are back here tonight with Cyber Racing at Talladega with the trucks. Open setups are running here. They do have one quick repair. We will run down through the points here in a little bit with you. But back here tonight, only two more races after tonight. But we will not be here next week. I have an engagement to do. But we will be here for the final race of the season. So, and it's pretty tight in the points here. The top 7 are very tight. We'll go over that here in a couple of minutes. But thank you all for joining us. Yes, Ron, I have my coffee as well. Yeah, I'm still trying to work on TeamSpeak. But yeah, this is going to be a good race. These guys are really primed up and ready to go. Lots riding on the line, so. All right, we're just about a minute and a half away from the national anthem here, folks, to kick things off. Then they start their qualifying rounds, so they'll be back out there. We'll be back with qualifying underway when we return. One of my favorite tracks, Talladega, 2.66 miles around here. Like I said, they do have one reset. 50% fuel in the trucks. So that means about, I think they get about 20 laps. 20, maybe.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, we're back, and qualifying is underway. Got a pretty, only part of the guys go out. The guys that are, at the top for the chase, they go out first, and then the rest of the guys will join in later. So So let's run down through the points here real quick. We've got the top 10. Bobby Tinch coming in with the points lead. He's got a 5-point lead over Wooford. Servant coming in third place. He's 6 points back. Ott in fourth, 8 points back. Stewart, 16 points back in fifth. Barr, 17 points back in sixth. Funk back 18 points back in seventh. And then from there back, now Levine is 545 points out of the lead there. Harrington, 937 points back. I'm not sure how that goes. I guess it's just those top 7. Yeah, the top 7 that are in the chase right now. So, and those should be the guys, most of the guys that are out there right now. But yeah, it's been pretty tight up there in the points lead. Yeah, Jeff, I don't see you in TeamSpeak, brother. Yeah, I mean, if you want me to interview you, I need you. I need you in their TeamSpeak. In cyber racing TeamSpeak. I don't know if you have the IP or not. Yeah, for me to interview you, because I have no other way to interview you. Ooh, big wreck. You might maybe, did you try closing your browser out and restarting your browser? Make sure nothing else is running. Yeah, I'm not sure why it would be doing that. I don't, it would have to be either YouTube or the browser, because I'm looking at the health of the stream is good. So, the connection is great here. I don't know why it would be buffering. Well, Jeff, it's cyberracing.teamspeak3.com. cyberracing.teamspeak3.com. That is the IP to the TeamSpeak. But yeah, I kind of need you in TeamSpeak here to chat with you, to move you up to the booth with me and talk with you, because I can't talk to anybody on the track because I join as a spectator and I can't talk to anybody.
Which one?
Well, it looks like Servant's got the pole for right now. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, just messing with that computer's got me kind of aggravated at it, but that's the only problem I've had. That thing's restarted, I'll bet you, oh man, 20 or 25 times today that thing is restarted, so I don't know. See, I have it on the the Windows 10 Insiders program, and apparently it had an update last night or this morning or whatever, and yeah, and it's been doing this all day. Since about 7 o'clock this morning, it's been messing around, so we'll get it figured out, though. Hopefully, maybe, because it's doing it again right now, so maybe it'll finally straighten it out. Charles and I both Googled it today, and we both come up with that it's been happening to a lot of people. Some people were saying it took up to 6 hours to get it to update and stuff, you know. Well, it's been doing this for almost 13 hours. We'll see how if we can get it fixed up. Not, I might just wind up having to reinstall Windows on it again and start over. Alright, so points being tight, folks. While these guys are... oh, awesome. While these guys are messing around here, let's take a short break here, and we'll be right back. Alright, so as these guys finish up qualifying here, they've still got quite a few minutes here to finish it up. We'll stay with them here for a couple of minutes and try to keep you all entertained. Is that working any better for you there, Ron? That seemed to help any? Alright, well, while they're I think they're having their drivers meeting right now, folks. So while they're doing that, let's take another quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
contact made. 56 slides it at a 4. Who's it going to be at the stripe? Dead even. Give it to Ryan Truex. Truex is your winner over Tandy.
All right, so it looks like they're lining up here. The second group may be going out to finish up qualifying. Yeah, thank you to Homes Now, one of the big sponsor here for cyber racing. They do a lot for veterans, homeless veterans. They actually put them in homes. So new organization that has started, and yeah, you can look them up. Homes Now. They do a lot to help people out. So pretty cool. Hey Hunter. All right, here goes back out qualifying. I missed that. What happened to Craig? Craig, you okay? Well, folks, if it's your first time here on MaxSpeedTV, please do hit that subscribe button. If you're watching on Twitch, hit the follow button. We appreciate that very, very much. And we're real close to the time of announcing our subscriber race here, so that'll be coming up here probably in the next week or so. But you can check out. We'll put all the latest news on that on our Facebook page at facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV, and also on our website at MaxSpeedTV.com. right, about 7 minutes left in qualifying. 75 laps are doing here tonight. This is always my favorite kind of racing, super speedway racing. I think it's a lot of people say, well, all you got to do is hold the foot to the floor. Yeah, but there's so much more out there for you to do. You've got to stay clear, people. You've got to get side draft. You've got to watch your rearview mirror. You got to look out the windshield. You got to look out the side. There is so much involved in super speedway racing because you're doing 200 mile an hour. You know, I mean, it just one little bobble or mistake can cost you your race. So, and these guys that have made it into the chase have managed to slip by all of them big mistakes. You know, and okay. Oh, Craig, that is not good, brother. That is not good. I hate that for you, man. You know, I was just telling a friend of mine this morning, we were talking about that. He has had a lot of sinus infections, and I told him, I said, you know, since I have moved to Tennessee, and knock on wood, I have not had one sinus infection since I've been down here 15 years. I don't know whether that's different than being in PA or what, but I've not had a sinus infection. I don't know. Change of venue, change of places you live. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. Different environment, I guess. But I hate it for you, brother. I know, been there myself, man. Lots of rest, lots of fluids, sinus medication. Did you go to the doctor or anything? You know, they can give you antibiotics to clear it up. It's just nasty, nasty stuff, and this is the time of the year. Ragweed is really, really bad right now, and if anybody has any allergies or anything, that's what's really terrible right now, is ragweed. Well, looks like Greg Champion is going to hold on to the pole here. Jason Eisenhower second, Paul Servant in third, Rodney Wooford in fourth. Yes, homesnow.org, folks. Definitely. homesnow.org. Check them out, folks. 50% fuel here tonight for 75 laps. So we're going to see at least a couple of cautions, probably three, cautions, pit stops, my bad. Guys, we don't want to see any cautions. We want to see it go green the whole way, make it exciting. So, and pretty good sized field here tonight too. Coming down to 2 minutes left in qualifying, folks. And we're going to get them lined up on the grid. Oh, you're very welcome there, Craig. I hate to hear people sick, man. I know it's been too many times in my life that I've been there, and I mean, not that you want sympathy. I understand that. It's just that it's kind of cool having people that do care, and I do care about people's health. That's one thing I do care about. All right, coming down to the closing here of qualifying. And we will get them lined up on the grid and get ready to start here. 75 laps, one reset, 50% fuel. And it's in race weather here. This is pretty good weather coming out here tonight. I have it here somewhere. There you go. Race weather. Hey, you're very welcome. I'm just glad that everybody does enjoy it, and that's what I do it for, to get the league's name out there for everybody to enjoy and watch and see what these leagues are all about. Maybe you might think about joining, having some fun with these guys. You never know. All right, as they're gridding up here, well, let's get everybody on the grid here, folks. Starting on the pole, Gary Champion. 48.823. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Jason Eisenhower will start second on the outside of the front row. Paul Servant starting third. Rodney Wooford in fourth. Marty Ray in fifth. Adam Eisenhower starting sixth. Daniel Holloway will be seventh. Bobby Tinch, our points leader coming into tonight, will start eighth place. Lance Marsh ninth. Jim Peterson rounds out the top 10. Chris Brown 11th. Tom Labar starting in 12th. Rod Ronimus 13th. Jeff Yastremski will be starting 14th. Gregory Thompson 15th. Robert Dudley 16th. Sawyer Ott 17th. Raymond Reitnor will be 18th. Dana Osborne 19th. Dwayne Cooper, I'm not sure. I don't think Dwayne's racing tonight. But we'll see. But anyhow, he is gridded up there on 20th position. Travis Stewart, 21st. Daniel Harrington, 22nd. And Jeremy Funk rounding out the field in 23rd position. A lot of nice looking paint jobs out here tonight, folks. A lot of nice looking ones. Well, let's just check out Travis's truck right now. I want to see this. Travis Stewart. Let's check him out here. Saying that's the nicest paint job out there. That is sharp looking. Got to give him that. Yes, sir. Nice paint job. There's a lot of nice paint jobs out here tonight. All right, they're rolling out, folks. Ready for 75 laps. Servant Nation. All right, we got Servant Nation in there, folks. Awesome. Paul Servant's got some fans. That's pretty awesome. Always good to have fans. You know, these guys race, and I know I haven't raced in quite a while now because I broadcast every night. But when I was racing, it was always nice to have people that would tune in and watch and root for you. You know, root you on. It kind of gives you, I don't know, a little bit of a boost there, an ego. You know, to get out there and try your best. So it's always good to have fans. All right, pace car is just about to head in here, folks. We're about to get the green flag and get them going. Pace car's in. Long ways around this tri-oval, though, before they do get the official flag. Start-finish line is actually past pit road exit.
Ready, green, 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 green.
All right, there's the green flag. We're off and going. Yeah, nice sized field here. 21 drivers out there. Looks like Dana Osborne didn't make it, and neither did Dwayne Cooper. All right, Paul Servant tucking right up under Gary Champion there on the bottom. Up on the high side, Jason Eisenhower getting a second groove going up on the high side. That's where you're going to be able to make the passes up there. So you've got to make your moves count. You need lots of help up there on that top. I'm kind of thinking it's around 22 to 25 laps, right in that area. Yeah, right in that area. Now, I know the Gen 6, they can do about 18 or 19 laps here with the Gen 6, so this is probably 20 to 22 maybe. Oh, I don't think they... No, they're only running 50% fuel, Joe. If they're running full fuel, yeah, I would say yeah. But Gary Champion still hanging on to the lead. Does lead the first lap of the race, collecting that valuable bonus point. And we got a caution. Oh, no, that's not good. And we got truck smoking back here, folks. Well, let's go check it out. Okay, Tom LeVar was involved in that. Let's see what happened here. What I've been seeing a lot of lately is a lot of bumper hooks going on. Okay, there we go. Weaved up the hill right there. That was the number. If I can get a number on that truck. Right there, the number 69. Of Rod Ronimus looked like a wobbled and weaved and went up the hill and right into the side of Tom LeVar. So not sure what's going on there, why Rod Ronimus did that, but so that will bring out the first caution of the race, folks. Waiting on the pace car here to get caught up to Gary Champion. I doubt anybody will come to pit road. We may see some of the guys in the back. Now, see, if it was me, I would, if I was in the back, to get on a different pit strategy than the leaders, you know. But, I mean, because you're not really going to lose anything, maybe a couple positions back there. But super speedway racing, you can always make that up. Hopefully those guys Now they'll probably wind up having to use their resets. I see Tom Labar's back out. Yeah, he used his reset, so he's good. But like I said, some of these guys did stop. Now Rod Ronimus, his engine had blown, so he probably had to tow. So he's probably going to go, I don't know, he may go a lap down. Travis Stewart coming off pit road. He's back toward the tail end of the field. Robert Dudley on pit road. Daniel Harrington. And Rod Ronimus will stay on the lead lap. So very good. Well, we'll get them back going here in just a minute. That'll give me time to get a drink of my coffee. All right, just seen Paul Servant come down pit road. All right. He give up that second place position there on the track to come to pit road. He stopped in his pit stall. Or did he even stop? I don't know, unless he just wanted to start in the back of the field or something. Lights are still on the pace car, so we'll still have one more lap to go anyhow. You know, that's kind of a call that the drivers have to make out there, them and their pit crew to. You know, that's a tough call, Craig. I'm not sure how to answer that because, you know, two tires, well, this early in the game, really, two tires really isn't going to benefit you any. I really don't know. Two tires is usually something that you try to do late in the race. If there was a caution with 10 to go or something, maybe, stop and take fuel, two tires, get out for track position. But four tires usually is kind of the fit, you kind of want to really do four tires unless it comes down to the late race caution, then two tires definitely. But yeah, it's a driver's preference. I'm not really sure. Like I said, I'm not really sure how to answer that. Hey, NASCAR, how you doing? Well, good to see we're getting a few people in chat here and joining us here on a late night Saturday night. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to cough in your ear. I'm drinking coffee, so I had a little tickle in my throat there. Sorry. But that's yeah. Some have pitted. There's been actually the front 8 have not pitted. So that's kind of changed up the front part of the field here a little, okay? Most of the guys up front here were the guys that started up front, but a few of them have moved up. Sawyer Ott, Raymond Reitenor, those guys have actually moved up. Just because some of the other guys that pitted, you know, Paul Servant pitted, Jeremy Funk, you know, some of these guys that were up in the front have pitted. Rod Ronimus, he was up there, and now he's going to be at the tail end of the field, starting dead last on the field. And I think what he did was he's saving his reset, so he's been getting that damage fixed up under caution here to save that precious reset, man. You just never know. You might need it later on in the race. But the lights are out. We're going back green this time, folks. Yeah, let's get them going together, huh? How's that? Let's root these guys on. All right, pace car heads in. Gary Champion on the point. Jason Eisenhower on the outside. Let's get them going. No, not Tony Stewart, no. We got a Stewart in here, but not Tony Stewart.
Ready, green, 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 green.
All right, there's the green flag. We're back underway. Yeah, Paul, we got... who was the Stewart that's in here? Travis. We got Travis Stewart. He's back here and almost in last place. There you go. No Tony Stewart, though. All right, Marty Ray into second. He tucks right up under Gary Champion now. They kind of got a little bit of a run here going. The inside line working pretty good tonight. Third place, Daniel Holloway. Jeremy Funk back in 12th place as these guys all get back up to speed. Rod Ronham is still in the back. In danger of losing that draft if he don't hustle here. And I know Rod, he's a super speedway master. I'm telling you, it's a shame to see him back in the field like that, but I don't think he's worried. Not worried at all. Well, it's been all Gary Champion up front. He's led, coming to the line here, will be 8 laps, and he's led them all. Yeah, it seems like this inside line's working a little bit better than the outside line now because Jason Eisenhower has drifted back a little ways. I talked to Jason before the race, and he said he felt really confident about his run here tonight. He sounded very confident. I mean, his voice reaction to when I was talking to him, he sounded very confident, and hopefully he'll pull out a win here tonight. That would be really cool. His brother, Adam Eisenhower, running in 4th. Those two kind of separated a little bit. Oh, I guess they're not. They're nose to tail. My bad. Yeah, Jason Eisenhower did lead that lap. Collects a bonus point. Very cool. That's the way to do it. The two brothers working together. Right now we're in 8th place. Oh, a little drift outwards here by Raymond. That's going to open the door up on the bottom there for somebody to slip in there. Wolford. Second place in the points coming into tonight. Rodney Wolford mired back here in 14th place. A long race ahead of these boys, though. Lots of pit stops and everything. Boy, he's got a great run right there. Coming up through the middle. Excuse me, boys. Coming through. Gotta go. Wow, what a run right there that was. Good Lord. Man, what a run. So you're on now in 8th. Moving into 7th. Boy, they're 3 wide all the way back through here, folks. Look at this. Wow, that takes a lot of guts this early. Gregory Thompson up on the high side. They kind of got Marty Ray stuck in the middle right there. He's looking to try to get up there with them guys, but there's somebody ducked down to the bottom. Tire restriction. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I don't know what a tire restriction is. Jason Eisenhower going backwards. Wow, what's up with that? He has went backwards quite a bit. When we were worried about Rod Ronimus, look at this. He's right up here with these boys now. But the guys that are laying back there, Tom Labar, 18th, Robert Dudley, 19th, Travis Stewart, and Jeff Yastrzemski. Oh, there's a big caution. Oh no, this is a big one, boys. This is the big one. Let's go check this out. I'm on board here with Daniel Holloway until we find out where the caution was officially. He's running in the middle right there. Oh, he got tapped right there, folks. Looks like the number 97. Lance Marsh. Let's go right along with him here real quick, and we'll see. It looks like he kind of drifts up the hill, and he is going to collect him. Yes, sir. Got into the side of him. A little net coating there, but not much. But Daniel Holloway going to go around. It looks like he's going to collect quite a few of them. The 66 of Bobby Tinch going to get damaged. Oh boy, he's going to be really tore up. Oh yeah. Oh, ouch. Airborne Deluxe. Ooh, look at that midair flip, huh? Here, I'll give you a little something here. Hold on. You got to see this. You'll love this. Yeah, we'll go back here from the beginning, And let's ride along with Bobby Tinch. Let me do a little in-car cam here. You ready? Okay, he gets flipped up into the air. He goes back down on the ground. There you go. That'll be about enough to make you sick. Whoa! And then hits the inside wall too to boot. Oh, brother. Well, there's time on pit road for him. So Daniel Harrington will be the leader now. Rod Ronimus second. Gary Champion, that's led almost all the laps so far, did pit. He will be in third. Marty Ray fourth. Raymond Reitnor fifth. Adam Eisenhower sixth. Rodney Wooford seventh. Gregory Thompson eighth. Jason Eisenhower ninth. And Robert Dudley, that is your top 10. Big crash there, folks. That's got 4 of them sitting on pit road. 3. Let's make it 3. Bobby Tinch, Jim Peterson, and Chris Brown on pit road now. Wow. What an upset, huh? What an upset. Well, it was kind of getting close to that time where they were going to need to pit for fuel anyhow, so it all worked out okay. Just a lot of guys got tore up in the process. Now Harrington's going to come to pit road. So that'll give the lead back up to him and Rod Ronimus. That'll give the lead back up to Gary Champion. So he'll retake the lead. And I think it's about time we get a word in with somebody. What do you think? Let me see if I can find. There he is. Rodney Wooford, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Rodney, what's going on out there, man? We've had a couple of really bad cautions. That was a terrible one. You didn't get involved in that, did you?
No, I didn't get anything. I don't know what's going on. People are just, they're not holding the line and running, smooth. I see a lot of cars bouncing left to right, up and down the track, and I don't know if it's setup based or what, force feedback too high, but that's the biggest problem. My truck's really fast, and I haven't been able to utilize it yet. I'm just trying to stay out of mayhem. But I don't know, the big wrecks are coming from setup based or, just normal Talladega wrecks. Don't know. Yeah,
right. Well, that is that's super speedway racing for you. Is there could it be a possibility of aero push around there? I know we usually don't see a lot of aero push with the trucks, but is there any?
No. For my truck, I'm glued to the track. I'm not taking any tires. Don't need tires. These things handle really well. You don't need a loose setup for these things to be fast and drive good.
All right.
I'm right there on the edge, just been running the same thing. No aero tied or looseness on my side.
Very good. Well, that's good. Well, are we expecting you in Victory Lane tonight?
Well, we're definitely going to try. We'll have to play this by ear, but I want to get up there and mix it up, start to get my way back to the lead, put a little side draft on these guys, and get back to the lead.
Well, anybody out there you want to say hello to, as long as I got you in here, might be watching tonight.
Yeah, shout out to everybody watching. Thanks for stopping by, family. Hi, guys, to everybody there, and everybody here at the crew. And if Mark Jorg is watching, hello, man.
All right, Rodney. Well, good luck out there. Keep that car out of trouble.
All right, Rudy. Thank you, bud.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. All right. Sounds pretty confident. I hear a lot of confidence out of a lot of the guys here tonight. So it's it's a long race. It takes a lot of patience. It's super speedway racing. If you get that run, you surely want to take it, but you got to do it safely. We still got we got 3 guys. Chris Brown is still on pit road. Been on pit road for quite some time now. But pretty much everybody else is back out. Now Bobby Tinch is back out, but he is a lap down. Daniel Holloway and Jim Peterson on pit road now. Could be, yeah, that looks like they're getting a little damage fixed under caution here, which is not a bad thing. Holloway leaving. Possibly got all the damage that he could get fixed up. The lights are still on, so they've still got plenty of time. Well, again, thank you all for joining us here tonight. Folks, please do hit that subscribe button if it's your first time here. And give us a thumbs up on the video. Not a thumbs down, a thumbs up. We appreciate you stopping by. We do broadcast every night of the week. Charles and I, we have double broadcasts. He's got a broadcast going on, actually, probably be getting ready to start here. They may have already started. Yeah, I think they already did start. But he's on MaxSpeedTV as well. And but we are double broadcast every single night of the week, folks. So you can always catch racing right here on MaxSpeedTV. You can check out our website for the full schedule, MaxSpeedTV.com. And please make sure you check out homesnow.org. Very good organization, I'm telling you. There for a good cause. Alright, lights are out. They're doubling up. We're going back green, folks. Green flag racing. That was caution number 2. And we've had 4 lead changes amongst 3 drivers. Rod Ronimus led 1, Jason Eisenhower led 2, and Gary Champion has led 14 at the moment. Sounds like a pro, huh, Joe? Well, you can respect this, Joe. I know you can. It does take a lot of patience out there because you just feel like you're not going anywhere at times. It just feels like you're just riding behind the guy ahead of you. But it's the deal is to try to get the laps wound down and then race it out at the end. Yeah, if you get a run or if you can work with somebody and try to get by the leader, definitely go for it, But don't be over aggressive. Don't, try to run over each other to get there. So, all right, well, Marty Ray starting on the outside of the front row here from Gary Champion. We've had a couple of different guys start up on the high side. Adam Eisenhower and Raymond Reitnor in the second row. Gregory Thompson, Rodney Wooford in the third row. Robert Dudley and Jason Eisenhower in the fourth row, and Sawyer Ott and Paul Servin in row 5. Pace cars in.
Ready, green, 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 green.
And there's the green. We're off and going again here at Talladega. Taking lap number 19. Still got a long ways to go. That's one thing I have not seen here tonight is any bumper hook. So just a little bit of net coating. That's pretty much all I've seen. Adam Eisenhower kind of back and forth there. A lot of wiggle going on in his truck right now. Right ahead of him, Marty Ray. Alright, so some good racing going on now, and a little bit of a breakaway here, back to Paul Servant. And then Jeff Yastrzemski is about a second behind. He hasn't lost the draft yet, but if he doesn't get some help there, he is in danger of it. Robert Dudley staying up on the high side there. He's going to maybe drop down in behind Jeff. No, he's still staying there. Oh, there he goes. Okay. That's what you're going to need to do to try to stay with them guys, but he keeps wanting to go to the high side. Rod Ronimus does have more damage on that truck. I still think he's saving that reset for later on in the race. Tom LaBarre finally making it back up to his starting position. Travis Stewart coming from 21st up to 13th, slowly inching his way closer to the front. Sawyer Ott kind of laying back a little bit here with another bunch of guys. I think he just let Jeremy Funk get by, and Lance Martin. On the 97, 97 there of Lance Martin, he just dropped right down in, and he's coming to pit road. Wow. I don't know if that's a scheduled pit stop or what's going on here. I think he's making some adjustments or something. He is just not happy with the performance of that truck. Back up front, Marty Ray takes the lead from Gary Champion. A brand new leader. Gregory Thompson up on the high side. Oh, and that's looking pretty good. Down the backstretch, a big drag race, and that back pack here has really started to form back up together. That's what they got to do. Rod Ronimus just pushing the daylights out of Yastrzemski, and he pulls out. Might have got a little hot there and had to dip out there and get some air in that radiator. He's got damage on it, so he's probably really watching the radiator temperature right now. Make sure that truck does not get hot. He doesn't want to push too long. If it gets too hot, it's going to be very difficult to cool down with all that damage. Not much air going in that radiator. So if he can stay out front, he'll be all right. And that third pack, Sawyer Ott and Daniel Harrington working together. Jim Peterson. Wow, he's about to go a lap down. Jim is. Yeah, he's not that far ahead of the leaders. The leaders are actually coming up behind him. He's only about maybe 7 or 8 seconds ahead of him. Oh, not even that. 5 seconds. He's about 5 seconds ahead of them. And boy, and they're coming with a full head of steam. I mean, look at the difference in the speed here. We got 195, and he's doing 160. With all that damage. So they're coming around here with a full head of steam. They're going to go by him, put him a lap down. Jim Peterson probably not happy right now with all that damage. I don't know if that warrants maybe Heading to pit road and using that reset if he hasn't used it yet. Wooford up to 4th. Pushing the daylights out of Gary Champion. Gary back to the lead. He will lead that lap. And Paul Servant coming alive. He was way back in the field there after the start of the race. Good stuff. Uh-oh, my dog's barking. Jason Eisenhower about to lose the draft here if he's not careful. Tom Labar in 9th. Whoa, Rod Ronimus just went up the hill there big time. I don't know what happened, but boy, he went up the hill and actually tapped the wall. Something happened pretty bad right there. The Gary Champion and Rodney Wooford racing for the lead here, folks. Actually got a 6-truck pull away here. Gregory Thompson and Adam Eisenhower here in the back of this. Oh, almost contact there. I don't know what happened there. That was really close. Adam and Gregory Thompson almost got together. Jason Eisenhower kind of getting split up from his brother now. There's 3 of them here, but they're not really, working together all that much. The 97 is a Lance Marsh, which is a couple of laps down. Not sure exactly. I think he's the one that's been working on his setup here to try to get back up there. Hopefully, cautions will allow that for him to get back on the lead lap. That would be really cool. Always like to have all the guys on the lead lap, right? All right, Marty Ray back to the lead. Got a great run there. Rodney Wooford just pushing the daylights out of him. And Marty Ray takes it to the bottom. Rodney Wooford stays high. Paul Servant now hooking up with Rodney. Trying to get some other leaders up there, you know. Wooford's going to lead his first lap of the race right now. Look at that. Nice. And he drops it down in front. These guys are changing it up pretty quick here. Paul Servant now up on the high side. And Gary Champion jumps right up there with him. All right, let's go check on that second pack. Travis Stewart leading the pack back here now. Actually, I think he's got a lap truck there just ahead of him. That is the number 66 of Bobby Tinch, which was our points leader coming into tonight, but he is a lap down, folks. He was the one that went airborne, if you remember that helicopter move on the front stretch that he produced. That was pretty wild. Back up front, Paul Servant to the lead, and he leads his first lap of the race. Everybody collecting those valuable bonus points tonight, I can tell you that. Gary Champion now on the high side with Adam Eisenhower trying to make that pass. But Paul Servant leads that lap yet. Ah, cool, cool. Well, you know what? I think it's about time for a little crank it up. What do y'all think? Let's do it, huh? Crank it up, baby. We are seeing a few guys that are coming to pit road. Some of the guys that are maybe try to make it like one more pit stop after this one. But most of these guys out here are still turning laps. This is the leader, Gary Champion. He's still leading. Trying to capture the most laps led tonight. I'll tell you what, he's doing a good job of it. He's led 21, the most of anybody. Yep, been superb racing up here in the front now that the field's kind of gotten broke up a little bit. Hey, Craig, yeah, Talladega. Oh, man, I love that track. Been there twice. Went there for a bush race and went there for a regular NASCAR race. Actually, my wife and I went there on our honeymoon. Gosh, that was 12 years ago. And that's how long it's been since I've been to Talladega. I love the track, though. Hey, Gregory Thompson actually losing a little ground there, but he does have some lap traffic in behind him. That's Sawyer Ott and company back here. These guys a lap down or more. Daniel Harrington and Daniel Holloway. So those three working together, all three of those a lap down. So they are technically racing for position there between those three. Trying to keep who's going to be in the lucky dog position. And right now, Sawyer Ott is in the lucky dog position. And we've got folks coming to pit road here. Rodney Wooford, Gary Champion, and Gregory Thompson all coming to pit road. And they gave the lead up to Adam Eisenhower, and he just led his first lap of the race, collecting the bonus point. So let's see what these guys do here. We've got these two guys right here in the picture. Let's see if they're 2 tires, 4 tires, what their plan is. Looks like 2 tires for both of them. Left sides only. That's probably the right way to do it. You know, just do a two tire change and get out of there as quickly as you can. We've got other guys on pit road now too. Tom LaBar, Travis Stewart, Robert Dudley on pit road. He's coming off pit road. So pit stops are happening, folks, and here comes the leader, Adam Eisenhower, bringing in Marty Ray and Gary Champion. Now this will be a race off of pit road to retake the lead here if they can do this. All right, looks like 2 tires for these guys, and they're away. Had some lap down traffic. They did pit with them, so they'll come off Gary Champion, Marty Ray. But Adam Eisenhower is going to be way behind. I would say, no, it was a 2-tire change. He must have had to, something went wrong there in his pit stop. Rodney Woodford coming around with a full head of steam, him and Paul Servant. And they're just going to go right by these guys because they're not up to full speed yet. Those two, I think, could be one of those two. Could be our victor here tonight. I think. I don't know. We still got some pretty fast guys back there. Oh yeah. Well, I've been to Michigan many times when I lived up north. We always went. I went one year in June, and man, we like to froze to death. They had a cold snap that come through there. The day we got there Friday, we got there Friday night. It was so hot you couldn't stand it. And Saturday we went to the bush race again, or ARCA, might have been an ARCA race or something. Anyhow, Saturday night, a cold wave come through there, and we like to froze to death. And Sunday in the race, people were buying blankets, they were buying jackets, anything to keep warm. And we just about froze to death in the sand. So I said, we're not going to go in June anymore. So we started going in August, and of course it was hot, but at least we didn't freeze to death. Well, Gregory Thompson third, leading Gary Champion and Marty Ray. And I think we're going to wind up with a 5-truck battle here. Adam Eisenhower back here by himself. He is a couple seconds behind Marty Ray, so he's not in the draft. So he does need a little help to get caught up to them guys. And quite a ways back to this crew here now. They're 18 seconds behind the leader. Yastrzemski, Travis Stewart, Tom LaBar, Jason Eisenhower, Rod Ronimus, and Robert Dudley. Then from there back, everybody else is on pit road, lap down, excuse me. Sawyer Ott, which is by himself at the moment here. Jeremy Funk in 14th, also by himself. These guys have gotten spread out quite a bit. Rodney Woodford to the lead, and now we do have a 5-truck pull away. Friend request on iRacing or on Facebook? Well, let me see if I can get there. Hold on. I'll see if I can send her a friend request. Friend request sent, Craig. Now you're friends with Evan Pasacco? Yep. And Gary Champion back in the lead, folks. He is not going to give up. Now he's ahead of Paul Servant, Marty Ray, Rodney Wooford. Those 5 trucks are really working together well. And we've got 32 to go at the line, folks. Laps are starting to wind down. They're going to have to make one more pit stop here, I think. Maybe one and a splash or something. I'm not really sure. Probably just one more. Well, you can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. Go like the page. That way you get any new updates that we put on there. And we will be posting here probably in the next few days here of the big subscriber race that will be coming up here. Either the 24th or the 25th. I'm not sure. I got to find out the specifics yet. But for having 3,000 subscribers, I promised everybody we would do that. And Paul Servant back to the lead, folks. And it's going to be in the hosted section, so anybody, it's going to be first come, first serve. We're going to run Cadillacs at Auto Club. We'll be giving away $30 to the winner, $20 to second, $10 to third, and also giving away $30 in chat. $5 and $10 increments, what we'll be doing, to answering trivia questions, race-related trivia questions. And the first one to get that answer correct will win either $5 or $10. So I gave away $90 in each subscriber race that I've had. So it's just kind of a payback to you all for tuning in. We appreciate that. Whoa, big wiggle by Marty Ray there. Ouch! He caught that apron or that yellow line, and boy, that really upset that truck. Paul Servant back to the lead. Him and Rodney Wooford. And they both clear Gary Champion and go back into the lead. Wooford. Looks like Paul Servant let him go. Wow. That I'm not really positive yet. I'm thinking probably 7:30, 8 o'clock-ish, somewhere along in there, Eastern. You know, usually normal time. We'll be streaming it. It'll be up here, and you know, it'll be fun. 29 to go, folks. And this is where the big pack of trucks is back here, folks. Most of them, or some of them, I should say, not most of them. Some of them are lap down trucks that are mired in with these guys, but most of these guys are on the lead lap. Tom Labar, Adam Eisenhower, Travis Stewart, Jason Eisenhower now is in another group back here with Rod Ronimus. And Ronimus has got damage, so you know, him standing behind somebody to draft is going to be very vital for him to even stay in this race. Lance Marsh working with them right there, but he is in 20th, a couple laps down. Dana Osborne actually ahead of these guys here. He is ahead of Daniel Holloway, which is in this second group of trucks. Back up front, Marty Ray takes over the lead. Him and Gregory Thompson. Looks like we had a few guys that may have split off here. Not sure what happened. Gary Champion. Oh boy. Paul's servant. Wow, what we missed something there, folks. They really got busted up. Whoa, missed something going back there in the field. Now we've got a 3-truck battle here. And Gary Champion in 4th with nobody to work with. Let's take a look at his truck here and see if we can. There is damage on it too. He's got damage. So something happened that we missed. Let's see how much Paul's got. Paul, no, his truck's clean. Maybe he might have checked up to save from getting wrecked. These guys are probably praying for a caution now. As he's dropping like a rock, he's going to be dropping back to this next group. Yastrzemski and Labar. Is racing it up pretty hard to Rodney Wooford, trying to get down there and get as much side draft as he can. But it's really not going to work that well when he is by himself like that. So these guys will have to come to pit road one. Oh, there's the hook! And there's the caution we were just talking about right there. Gregory Thompson going around. Boy, what? That was a lot of net code there. Let's go back and look at this. I mean, that was major net code. Riding along with Gregory Thompson here. Let's go right down with a closer view here. You'll be able to see this hook. Rodney Wooford right there. I mean, he wasn't even hardly close to him. Get rid of that driver's box for you. I mean, you can see wasn't even close to him really. Wow. Well, but the bad thing is Wooford's going to get damage out of that now. So, taking a look at the front of his truck, it's going to be minimal, but poor Gregory Thompson, boy, he is going to get some serious damage on that truck as he rides the wall. All right, well, he did get it going again. Caught back up to the field. He will be 4th. Marty Ray, more than likely, going to come to pit road here for his final pit stop. Alright, looks like it's gas only for Rodney Wooford and Marty Ray. Rodney will get out first. So let's see if we can get a word in here with how about we talk to Greg Thompson. Greg, you got a copy?
I got a copy.
Well, Greg, what? Man, that was a lot of net code in that, man. You weren't expecting that, I'm sure.
No, I wasn't expecting Rodney to be that close to me either. I mean, he can't get any bonus points. I was going for the stage win there, but oh well.
But he was, I mean, you guys were like, at least a foot apart on my screen, you know. I think there was a lot of net coding there. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. But, yeah, you didn't get the stage win, but you think you can grab the win here tonight?
Well, I got the truck to do it. I think I can do it. I think I'll be able to pull off an upset here, hopefully. I just got my truck fixed. I had my quick fix still, so I got a brand new truck out here now.
Good. That's good. That's good. Well, that's probably more than, Rodney, I don't think he used a reset. And he had minimal damage on there. But, well, now that guy right ahead of you, Gary Champion, has led 25 laps, and he's on a march to win this thing. So, maybe you could work with him.
Well, I was working with him a little bit ago when we had that 5-car, breakaway there. And I mean, we were way out in front of everybody, and I was hoping it would stay that way, but we were going to get the caution no matter what anyways.
Okay. All right, well, listen, I'm going to let you get back to work. I want to try to talk to somebody else, and good luck, Greg.
Yeah, thank you, and good luck for you guys, and glad you guys are here.
Yes, sir. Thank you. All right, let's see if we can get a word. I want to talk to Paul Servant here. Paul, you got a copy? Paul?
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, Paul. Boy, what happened there that you got kind of back so far? What happened there? I missed something.
I thought I was cleared, Gary. I thought I cleared the 17, and I wasn't. I got turned, saved it, and got back on the track and started to go again. And a couple laps later, the yellow came out. Saved me.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Because you were way back and falling back into that second group, So, but
yeah.
You've been pretty fast. You've come from the back of the field back to the front. Now you're in the back, or mid pack, I should say. Can you get back to the front? You got anybody you can work with? What about that guy right ahead of you?
Possibly, but I got a fast setup. Rodney's given us some good setups here, and I'm not worried about the speed. I'm just worried about guys not pulling their line. Some of these guys seem to have not have a good hold on their setup. So
yeah, it could be an issue. I didn't look to see if there was any wind out there, but we've noticed that the trucks seem to be wandering an awful lot. And I asked Rodney Wooford about it earlier, that maybe if it was aero push, and he said no.
No, I think just some guys don't have a handle on it.
Okay. Well, I guess that could explain it then. Well, super speedway racing, when you're racing at 200 mile an hour and you're that close, things are apt to happen. But man, you've kind of dodged a bullet a couple times, and you stayed out of some major ones. But you got a decent looking truck now, ready to take it to the win, right?
Well, try. Setup's really, really good. It's real smooth. Like, it can hold a line at least.
Yeah, 10-4. All right. Well, good luck out there, and we'll be watching for you to see if you can make it onto the podium, Paul.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. So Rodney Wooford will be our leader. Marty Ray second. Gary Champion third, which he has led the most laps. And I can't say he's clinched the most laps led yet, because and I don't even know if they even count those points, but he's led 25 laps, but Rodney Wooford's going to lead 11 right here. So there's still plenty of laps. Okay, but now, here's my question. Can they make it the rest of the way without stopping for fuel? That's my question. Okay, Craig. Very good. We do have somebody coming around here with a wave by. Dana Osborne going to get one of his laps back. He is running 21 laps down. Sat on pit road for the longest time. Everybody else is, well, I take that back. Jim Peterson is still a lap down. It looks like he's going to get his way by here too. So he'll be back on the tail end of the lead lap, folks. back in 20th position. Now, his truck wasn't real fast earlier, but I do believe he has used his reset. And, yeah, he'll be good to go now. Be good to go. He can march back up to the front. Maybe we can, I don't know if we can get a word in with him or not. What? Oh, these guys, oh, they're going to top off. Not a bad idea. Then that will assure that they will make it the rest of the way, folks. Marty Ray did stay out, though. Jim Peterson, you got a copy?
Sure do.
Well, Jim, you finally got that lap back. Man, it's been eluding you for a long time here. What happened that you got a lap down? You just got caught up in that mess earlier?
I got caught up in that caution on the first caution and decided I wasn't going to use my quick fix, so I could only do 166.
Yeah, I was watching you, and it was like, wow, you were way off the pace. But you used your reset now, and you're good to go?
I'm good to go. I'm got enough fuel, I think, and I'm going to try to get up front.
All right, brother. Well, looking good, and we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
All right, so Marty Ray going to take him to the green flag here. Adam Eisenhower back up front in second. Robert Dudley and Rodney Wooford in the second row. Sawyer Ott, Gary Champion in the third row. Tom LaBarre, Jason Eisenhower in the fourth row. Paul Servant and Daniel Holloway in the fifth row. We're going to have 20 to go, folks. Some guys may be borderline to fuel. I don't know about Marty Ray. I think he might be a little short, but he could be just hoping for another caution. We'll find out shortly here if they can stay green the rest of the way or what's going to happen. Pace cars in. Waiting on that green flag. It's a long ways around that tri-oval to get to it. There's the green. Yeah, Robert Dudley a little bit slow on that takeoff, but he's okay. Rodney Wooford, Gary Champion, the single file restart back here in the back. And they're doubling up now. They're all getting caught back up. Jason Eisenhower in ninth. We're back to 20 cars on the lead lap right now. Rod Ronimus, last one on the lead lap, still struggling with a little bit of damage on his truck. Going to pass up some lap cars here. It looks like he's may be able to work with them a little bit. He's actually passing up Jeff Yastrzemski. I'm trying to get that out right. Yastrzemski actually goes back to 20th now. Lance Marsh, now that he's back on the lead lap, there to make a difference. Travis Stewart up the middle. Oh, we go. There's the caution. Looks like the number 79. I'll get caught up to him here in a minute, folks. That was Robert Dudley involved in that. So let's go see what happened. He's up front here running in fourth. Rodney Wooford right behind him. he just went to the outside for no apparent reason. Just a right turn, Clyde. Yes, sir. Just for no apparent reason, he just went high like that. He caught the 35 there of Sawyer Ott. That's going to do a lot of damage on Sawyer's truck because he not only hit him once, but he hit him twice. Trying to get going. Oh, and he gets hit again. Oh, no. Man. And we got more wrecking up there, too. Good Lord. Big wreck here, folks. Well, Adam Eisenhower takes over the lead. I'm sure they're not going to come to pit road. So let's see if we can get a word in here with Adam. Adam Eisenhower, you got a copy?
I do. Roger that.
Well, Adam, now you got the lead, brother. Can you hold them guys off?
I sure hope so. It was a gutsy move there by Marty and myself staying out. We were banking on this caution, or a caution to come out. We should be good on fuel at this point. Let's hope.
Okay, yeah, I was kind of wondering. I thought, well, you guys didn't pit, and I thought, ooh, that's going to be kind of close, but yeah, hoping on a caution, and that will change it for you. So now a lot of them guys behind you, you got Gary Champion back there, who's led 25 laps. Are you concerned about having him in that position?
Oh, absolutely. Gary's a great racer, and he's been around the block a few times and won a few races in here. Marty and myself work together, and Jason, my brother, so let's hope we can, the three of us can put a good team finish together.
Well, that would be really great. Well, what do you think of all the cautions here tonight? Man, they've had a slew of them here tonight.
Yeah, we've had a fair share. Had a good run in the middle. I thought we were going to get to that. Segment break there at segment 2, but it happened right before it, and that couldn't have happened at a better time because I was damaged and losing time. I'd have gone a lap down if we'd have gone another lap.
Yep.
So it was really the perfect time. So maybe all things are to win a race. Everything has to go in your favor. Maybe tonight's my night. Let's see. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, this is only caution number 4. I guess it's not really terrible, but probably there was like maybe 1 or 2 of those that they probably didn't really need to happen. It was just kind of air. One of them was net coating. So, things like that do happen. But I'll tell you what, it's been exciting racing out there. You guys are putting on a great show.
Yeah. Looking for the last 15 laps here. It's good racing. We can go 3 wide. That high line I think can work. At least to move you around, slingshot you around. So should be a good finish. I hope it ends green.
Yes, sir. Me too. All right. Well, good luck, Adam.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. Let's see if they can make this the final restart here tonight, folks. Maybe they can stay off of each other long enough to finish us. It'd be great to see these guys finish under green, like Adam said. That makes it exciting when they can finish under green. Got a lot of antsy guys that want to be up there to that lead, but that just put Sawyer Ott and Robert Dudley on pit road with heavy damage. Now the guy is back out. Chase Brown is back out on the track. He is many laps down, 39 laps down, so he's missed a major part of this race. Dana Osborne, he's been slowly getting his truck fixed up here. Looks like it's pretty much fixed up. Raymond Reitnor, now he's got just a little damage, not much at all, but he is going to be starting the last one on the lead lap back here. Rod Ronimus on pit road. Take a 4-tire stop for Rod. He will be 18th. He will be the last car on the lead lap. All right, caution lights are still on, so we still got another lap to go here before they do get the one to go. Well, again, I wanted to remind everybody the top 7 that are in the points chase here tonight. Bobby Tinch with the lead. Wooford in second. Servant is third. Ott fourth. Stewart fifth. Labar is in 6th place. Funk 7th. And they're all within 18 points. So that's a pretty tight points battle right there. 8th place, Levine is pretty much out of it. He's 545 points back, so he's out. You know, it's just those front 7 that are battling for the championship here. They got 2 more races to go. Well, I'd like to give a thank you out to the HomesNow.org. So, folks, check them out, folks. They're a really cool organization. HomesNow.org. Go check them out. They provide homes for homeless veterans. So, that's a very good thing. You know, I mean, you couldn't ask for a better thing to support. That's pretty important, so... All right, they're doubling up. We're going back racing here, boys. Yes, sir. Well, dash to the finish here. 14 to go when they get the green, folks. Just a short dash to the finish. Our pace car is in.
Ready, green, 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 green.
And there's the green flag. Could be for the final time. And Adam Eisenhower, Rodney Wooford working together. Up on the high side, Paul Servant. Oh, Wooford goes to the high side in front of Servant. A little change in lanes there by Rodney Wooford. Ooh, a little bobber. Yeah, a little bobble there. Definitely pulling away from Yastrzemski and Rod Ronimus. These guys are unsure who wants to be leading that pack, but they're losing ground to that lead pack if they're not careful. Last one in that lead pack, Lance Marsh. which if you remember about 20 laps ago was a lap down. Now he's back on the lead lap, making a difference here. Or trying to work his way up to a win. Oh, Gary Champion, the guy that's led the most lap. Uh-oh, that didn't sound good. That did not sound good. I heard somebody, there we go. Jeremy Funk, more guys caught up in a wreck back here with another caution. Let's go take a look here, folks. He's following Rod Ronimus. Oh, and more net coating, folks. Look at that. Net coating, I'm telling you, that is ridiculous. Dana Osborne looks like may have net coated into Rod Ronimus. I don't know if we can get down here any closer. Let me see if I can get out here a little bit better where we can see better. And there you go. There's about a foot between them, net coating. So I don't know if this is server problems or what is going on, but yeah, now, and that's going to also collect Chris Brown. Wow, and Jeremy Funk, and it looks like Jeremy has taken his car behind the wall. He will be done for the day. Golly, that was a heck of a terrible accident there for them guys. That's going to just add to the list of guys that are going to be damaged or out of this race. Jeremy Funk taking it behind the wall. Chris Brown back on pit road. Raymond Reitnor and Robert Dudley. Those guys all on pit road. Wow, what a bummer. All right, this is caution number 5, folks. Be 2 weeks from tonight. Next week I have RTRL to do, a race that I had promised them from long ago. Wow, I mean way back early summer. We had set specific dates that RTRL wanted me to cover. So I won't be here next week for Cyber Racing, but the week after for the season finale. So 2 weeks from tonight we'll be back here. Well, folks, again, if it's your first time here on MaxSpeedTV, please do hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the video. That would be much appreciated. Not a thumbs down, thumbs up. And yeah, we appreciate that very much. And again, like I said, we're going to be having our subscriber race here coming up the 24th or the 25th. Not sure exactly which, but we'll find out hopefully in the next couple of days here what day that will be. If it was you, you would try to what? What would you try to do, Craig? Alright, we're still waiting on the lights to go off, but they're still on. We're probably looking at about an 8-lap shootout here to finish this race up. Dana Osborne may be able to pick up one more position. Be able to get by Robert Dudley and go into 20th. So right now we've got Adam Eisenhower, Paul Servant, Bobby Tinch back in it here. That's our points leader coming into tonight. Rodney Wooford, Gary Champion in 5th, Marty Ray 6th, Tom LaBar 7th, Daniel Holloway is 8th, Daniel Harrington 9th, and Jim Peterson up to 10th. All right, Jim's got back in. He's back in the game here, boys. Look out, because here comes Jim. Well, nobody's going to stop if they don't have to. They don't want to give up that track position now. It's too valuable to try to stay up there. So no tires. Yeah, you won't see anybody pit. Sawyer Ott coming off the pit road. He'll have to go around and catch up to the field. I think the lights are going to go out here. They should anyhow. Yeah, lights are out. They're doubling back up. Adam Eisenhower, Paul Servant on the front row. Bobby Tinch, our points leader, in 3rd, and Rodney Wooford 4th. This is going to be an interesting here one, folks. 8 laps to go if they can keep it green. It's been a caution-filled night here tonight. We've had 5 cautions, so it's been kind of rough on a lot of guys out here tonight. The last I looked, it was like 106, something like that. 103. I don't know how accurate that is. It's not real accurate. I thought I looked and it said 106, but... Alright, 8 laps to go, folks, to finish this up. Rod Ronimus and Robert Dudley taking their cars behind the wall, so... Down to 18 cars left on the racetrack. Pace car is in. Adam Eisenhower bringing them to the green.
Ready, green, 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 green.
And there's the green flag. We're off and going. Rodney Wooford is just pushing the daylights out of Paul Servant right now. They're trying to get that jump on Adam Eisenhower. Oh, Paul Servant's going to drop it to the bottom. taking over the lead. Wooford not giving up on that high side. Gets down there, gets a little bit of side draft off of Paul Servant. He's got Marty Ray. Marty's been up there and led 11 laps today, so he knows what it feels like to be in the lead. He wants to be back in the lead again, especially on that last lap. Peterson up to 8th. He's up there on the high side, working with Jason Eisenhower. Boy, truck's bobbling around a lot. A lot of wiggling going on out there. Ooh, big wiggle. Big wiggle there. And we're starting to get like it's going to line up to start going 3 wide. Lance Marsh up on the high side. He's going to bring it back down to the bottom. Didn't like what he's seen up there. Wooford. Side by side with Paul Servant. Coming to 5 to go this time. Wow, really close racing right there. That's a lot, putting a lot of trust into the guy next to you. Wooford to the lead. And he does lead that lap. This is good stuff right now. Wooford on the high side, still got the lead. Not much of a lead, but he does have a little. Maybe a half a fender. Paul Servant back to the lead now. They're coming up on some lap traffic. That's Sawyer Ott. Sawyer's not up to speed, and they are coming on him like gangbusters here, folks. I don't know what they're going to do with him. He's going to stay the heck off of the track. He says, man, I don't want no part of that. 4 to go. And it's a battle up here in the front right now between Rodney Wooford and Paul Servant. You just never know which one's going to be in the lead next. Wooford. Marty Ray is doing all the pushing that he can, but he's got to get some air in that radiator sooner or later. That truck will start overheating. Looks like he's backed off of Rodney a little bit there. Got to give it a little bit of breathing room. It's anybody's guessing game who's going to win this, because boy, them two are neck and neck up front. And Wooford, enough of a lead, he could come down in front of Paul Servant, but he doesn't. He had a pretty good lead there. Wooford just a smidgen of a lead, but a half a fender ahead of Paul Servant. Well, maybe a full fender now. And he loses it into the turn. That inside line it's the shortest way around the track, so it does make it a lot faster. Coming to get the white flag for Paul Servant. One more to go. They're going to go 3 wide. Lance Marsh going to take it to the outside, and he's going to bring a slew of guys with him. This is where it gets crazy, folks. Oh, a little bit of blocking going on. Oh, they're going to go 4 wide. They're into the wall. They save it, though. Wow, what a save. What a save, folks. But that cost them guys dearly. I don't know who's going to win this. Wooford to the outside. He's making his move. Marty Ray behind him. It's going to be a photo finish at the line here, folks. It's going to be Paul Servant, Rodney Wooford. Paul Servant, somebody blew up. Oh, brother. I'll tell you what, Paul Servant did win that, but it was close. Let's look at the results here to find out exactly. I want to find out exactly who won this. The official results, Paul Servant, Rodney Wooford, and Marty Ray. That's your official results, folks. So we will, let's get those guys down here. Let's start out with third place, Marty Ray. Marty Ray, you got a copy?
10-4, I sure do.
Well, that was pretty exciting at the end. Was it your engine that let go at the end?
No, I was still fine.
Okay, somebody's engine let go there right at the end. I seen it pop, but man, what an exciting finish. Was there anything more you could do by pushing Rodney Wooford to the win or anything?
No, I mean, I don't know if I had as much of a push behind me as we could have had to push it out there. Those guys on the bottom line were on it. They weren't missing a line, so it was really tough to try to get that outside line to go up front.
I'll tell you what, it was an exciting finish. There ain't no doubt. And we had a lot of cautions here tonight, but you know what? It really was good racing, you got to admit. It was pretty good. You know, you started 5th. You finished in 3rd place. Are you happy with that finish overall?
Oh, absolutely. I've run in this race every weekend for just about the entire season. This is the best finish I've had. Most of the time I never even finish this race. It's so tough out there.
Yep.
But I had a good run tonight, and I'm really happy with it. I want to congratulate the winner, Paul Servant, and 2nd place Rodney. So congrats to those guys, and it was a really, really great race.
Yes, it was. Well, anybody you want to thank tonight for your 3rd place finish, Marty?
Yeah, I want to thank Cyber Racing League for putting this on, and CRA, and the broadcast companies, and I can't think of their names right now, but thank everybody involved. Yeah, Homes Now. I'm sorry, Homes Now. Obviously, yeah. Thanks for putting this on for us. It's really, really great.
Okay, Marty, we'll go celebrate that 3rd, and we'll see you. I'll be back in 2 weeks. I won't be here next week, but we'll be back in 2 weeks for the season finale.
10-4. Look forward to seeing you.
All right. Okay, let's catch up with 2nd place, Rodney Wooford. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, you just quite couldn't get up there past Paul. Tell me about that finish, man. That was wild.
Yeah, I had an opportunity to take the lead a few times when I got clear, but I wanted to stay high and keep Paul with me there, and I wanted to get the win for sure. But I just made sure not to get too low because one of the trucks behind Paul or in line, they were moving around quite a bit, and I just wanted to avoid getting swiped in my left rear, net coated, and finish. But came up just a little short. I tried to put a little side draft on there at the end, but I was 5 laps too late on that.
Yeah, but it was still good racing up there. You got to admit, man, that was pretty awesome. Well, what did you think when that last caution come out? That kind of threw a lot of people for a loop there. But some people, I think you included, did not did not pit on that the caution, way back there, and you were going to be a little short on fuel, so that really kind of solidified you having enough fuel to make it to the end.
Yeah, it actually played out perfect. That's what I wanted exactly. I topped off, lost a few spots. I pitted having the lead, and me and Paul topped off, and we needed one caution or to save a half a gallon. I'm not the type of guy to save usually, but with the way my season has been, pretty much was like, gonna have to save, be conservative, because either I go big or go big flying in my truck or K&N, whatever the case may be. And we had a lot of cautions, a lot of just weird stuff at the beginning, and there at the end we finally went green. We had a good run, and I feel like we could have ran 3 wide the entire race. Just some mishaps, they happen. Tonight was one for sure. 65 miles an hour pacing was a tragedy.
Yeah, it was horrid. Well, we did see a lot of net coating out there tonight. At least 2 accidents. I'm not the official. That's up to Dwayne or whoever was officiating. But it looked to me like at least 2 cautions where there was. Gosh, it was like over a foot of space between the 2 trucks, and they got hooked, So a lot of net coating out there. I don't know if that was server issues or whether that was personal connection issues or what. But yeah, it was quite a few cautions. 5 cautions. What we wound up with. Let me look here real quick. I forget. Yeah, 5 cautions.
Yeah, I believe that's right.
Yeah, but you come home second. Are you happy with that? Or, I know you wanted to win, but are you happy with second for everything that you went through to get there?
Oh, heck yeah. I mean, my mate Paul got the win. I got second. It was me and him out there digging. It was 17 laps down. And, I mean, I'm the first loser, but the highest spot I could get besides winning,
Yep.
And with the code, these trucks, I can't remember which build it is. They're very notorious for net code. They have a lot of left-right movements. So that kind of hurt a lot of the race, and whenever you're very aware of that and know it's happening. So that's what kind of hurt. But yeah, they're pretty bad for it. And who knows what'll come with iRacing. Maybe we'll finally get a different update. It'll be better.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm second. I'm advancing with how my seasons went. I'm happy, especially with last week. Who knows what could happen with that race? That was very disappointing. Other than that, man, yeah, second is great. And congrats to Paul for getting the dub, man. We worked well.
Yeah, well, 2 races left in the season. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what you guys are racing next week because I won't be here. But then the season finale coming up. So I mean, it's coming down to where everybody's got to dig for every point they can get. So I think that kind of attributes to maybe a little bit of an over aggressive driving, maybe by some guys. To try to get that extra point, we did see him go 3 wide there, and it did not work out for him. But it was starting to get a little exciting when we seen it. So
yeah.
All right. Well, anybody you want to thank tonight, Rodney?
I gotta give a shout out to everybody watching. I think Chris and Kenny are watching here tonight. All family members are watching. A huge shout out to you guys. I love you all. Cyber Racing, the league, Dwayne, thank you, bud, for putting it on. Everyone here at the crew, got to thank Holmes now for coming on board. Appreciate you guys. And, I got to thank you guys for doing the broadcast, obviously.
All right, buddy. We'll go celebrate that second place, and I'll see you back here in 2 weeks.
All righty.
All right, coming up to our winner here, Paul Servant. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, man, what a way to pull out the win there. That was great.
Yeah, still have my quick fix, too.
Yeah. Well, okay, Dwayne's saying the points are updated. Could you give me a link to those, Dwayne, real quick? Or you could read them off for us if you want to. But give me a minute here. We'll talk to Paul real quick, and if you want, you could read those off, Dwayne. Yeah, you brought home the win here tonight. This has really got to feel good after all you've been through tonight, because, man, it was up and down for you for quite a while there.
Yes, sir. Well, the team's had a bad chase. The whole chase, we've been getting wrecked. And it's amazing that me and Rodney are still in it, in the positions we were in it. We definitely needed to finish in the top 5. You know, we got 1 and 2. It's what we needed to do, and we got her done.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was a pretty good finish. Way to rack one up in the record books for you. That was pretty cool. But what did you think of the race overall out here tonight? I mean, it was pretty tough.
That's, you know, open setup. Some trucks slower than others. You know, some moving around a lot. You know, that's to be expected.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, we're seeing that you did take over the points lead, so congrats to you, brother. That's pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah. Down to 4 of you now that going into the next 2 weeks here. So what do you think of the next 2 weeks? What are you expecting for your finishes to be?
Well, hopefully we can keep doing what we're doing this race, you know.
Yeah, this was a kind of like a do or die situation for a lot of guys out here, and I think that's why it got so aggressive.
Yeah, you know, we had I think the top 3, me, Bobby, and Rodney had I think maybe 17 points over, you know, 4th place, and we had 20 racers tonight, so that kind of helped out too. A smaller field, definitely.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. I always say, you know, sometimes a smaller field makes for better racing, you know, and I think it really does. You know, when you start getting 30, 35 drivers out there, it gets pretty hectic, you know. But congrats on your win, Paul. Man, this is great to see in Victory Lane. Anybody you want to give a thank you out to for this win? Go ahead.
I'll start with Marty. I believe it was Marty Ray that pushed me there at the, you know, was pushing on me, getting me to the checkered. Of course, Rodney, my teammate, he helps a lot this whole season. You know, they brought me in when I got in here, just my first season. They took me in. So, you know, that's great. They've been doing an awesome job, and you know, hopefully they like what I'm doing for them too. So.
All right. Well, Paul, we wish you the best next week. See how good you can run, and I'll be back in 2 weeks to see you for the season finale. Hopefully, you can pull out a championship.
Yes, sir. Thank you. You know, you guys doing this, and Dwayne, of course, everybody involved that make this happen every Saturday night.
Heck yeah, man! It's a lot of fun. There ain't no better way to spend your Saturday night if you ain't got nothing else to do. This is pretty cool.
Well, how many people do this on a Saturday night or a Friday night? You know, most people are out having, you know, beers and everything with their buddies, and we're here virtual racing.
Yeah,
beers are on you tonight, Bob.
Yeah, you won. They're on you. Well, looking at the points here, Paul, you've got the lead by 5 points over Bobby Tinch, and tied with Rodney Wooford, and then Otts in 4th, 15 points back.
Oh, so, that's good. I think he got wrecked there, and I'm glad he's still in it.
Yeah, not bad. I mean, for pretty decent comeback for the points right there. So it's going to be up to you for the next 2 weeks.
Smaller field, and you know, definitely helped Sawyer out. That's for sure.
Yes, sir. All right, well, thanks, and we will see you back in 2 weeks here, and congrats again, Paul.
Thank you. Have a good night.
All right, let's run down through the results here, folks. Paul Server coming home with the win. Rodney Wooford in 2nd. Marty Ray 3rd. Adam Eisenhower 4th. Jim Peterson finishing 5th. Bobby Tinch was our points leader, but now goes back to 2nd behind Paul Servant there. He is... just 5 points back. And boy, I'll tell you what, the wins that those guys have got too. Now, Paul's got 3 wins, Bobby Tinch 2, and Rodney Wooford 2. So I guess that kind of solidifies why they are in the points lead. So that's pretty cool. All right, Gary Champion, boy, after leading the most laps here tonight, he led 25 laps. He will finish back in 7th place. Daniel Harrington, 8th. Jason Eisenhower 9th, and Gregory Thompson 10th, excuse me. Lance Marsh 11th, Tom LaBar in 12th, Travis Stewart finishing 13th, Daniel Holloway 14th, Jeff Yastremski in 15th, Sawyer Ott 4th in the points, but he finishes 16th. Rod Ronemus 17th, Jeremy Funk 18th, Raymond Reitnor 19th, Dana Osborne 20th, Robert Dudley in 21st, Chris Brown 22nd.
Can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
Not Marty Ray. Adam Eisenhower was the one pushing me there. to the checkered. So I want to
And
thank
he
him.
blew up.
And
He's the one that blew up.
Oh, okay. I knew somebody blew up because I heard the engine pop. You know.
Yeah, right at the line there. You got me there, and he blew.
Well,
so, thanks to him.
Yep, that's pretty cool. You know, somebody will do that. So, all right, folks. Well, thanks for watching tonight. For CRA, Cyber Racing, and MaxSpeedTV. Until next time, stay safe and have a good night.